I'm just a ball player for real. You know, I just try to fly over the field, make plays.
It's intercepted. This is Ahmad.
Man, on the field, man, that dude is different.
You know, I'm probably exaggerating, but I swear he made every tackle.
It's a brutal sport.
Growing up, I never really did like training for football. It was always like I just used my God-given talents and being able to like translate what I can.
Ahmad Moses there. They'll knock it out.
My name is Ahmad Moses, and I play safety for SMU.
My oldest one, he's 10 years older than Ahmad, and then the next one is 4. So Ahmad would always be following behind everybody.
When each of my kids were born, it was like I was always buying a ball in the crib. We'd put little balls in the crib. It was just, sports was just a thing, you know, bonding on just playing sports, watching it, doing it.
One of the sports we played was baseball. Every time he'd come home, he'd slide. He'd just slide automatically. It wasn't nobody taught him that or nothing. He just automatically would just slide. And it was like every sport as a kid he did, he just excelled.
We're a sports family, so you know my mom, she's a Saints fan. My dad's a Cowboys fan, so.
Whatever we do, it's a competition. It's like who gonna win. Everything we do, it's in regards of being the best at what we can do, you know.
Friday Night Lights in Texas is surreal. Like, I get goosebumps just talking about it. You know, you play Pee Wee and stuff like that, but when you hear that crowd and you see those lights and it's like go time, it's like our Game 7.
Like, there aren't any pushover games. So even the games that aren't rivalries are still huge games because you never know who you're gonna run into.
Playing football in Texas, it kind of just gets you ready for the college level because you already been playing under the bright lights. When people say Texas football, a lot of it is really coming from the Dallas Metroplex, Dallas area.
We understood pretty early that he was gonna be special.
I got a pick and I ran it down the sideline, and then it was the quarterback. He tried to tackle me, so I just jumped over him, and basically I thought he dove at me, but then when I looked back, he was on his feet the whole time. Later that year, I jumped over another dude, so those like the first 2 plays of my highlight.
Punt return touchdowns, interceptions, pick sixes, taking it all back. I got the videos on my phone still, being in the stands at Summit High School, sitting there recording. Go, go, go! Oh, he's taking it all the way back.
He is playing football almost like he's playing chess, and everybody else is playing football. Like, the coach side of me wants to say, you know, if you're a middle field player, you need to be in the middle of the field. If you need to be in the flats, be in the flats. And it seems like, you know, he'll do his job that you told him to and then be halfway across the field, you know, making a play.
That's what I always try to do because that's really how you make plays is, you know, going to attack the ball, stuff like that.
He just made the plays. It was amazing. Like, you'd be watching something and you go, whoa, he just knocked that ball out of that guy's hands.
We wasn't even supposed to make playoffs, and we got in there like as the 4th seed. We was the underdog every single game we played. We was able to make a 5th round push my junior year, which was the farthest we ever been in Summit history. Being able to say that we went that far, that's really, really cool to say. You know, a lot of people, they got their first offers going into freshman year.
He ended up getting newcomer of the year, most tackles and everything, all these accolades, player of the week and all this different stuff. But we wasn't getting no offers.
You never really know if you're good or if you played great until it's solidified with a chance to play college ball. So I was just waiting on that opportunity.
We thinking it's got to be a size.
He was leading the team and all these accolades, but yet not getting any credit is what it felt like to me.
I remember I was in the restroom. I got a text from Coach Hall, and he was like, "Hey, Marshall's finna call you." And I was like, "What?" And then next thing I know, offered me sit there on the phone, and they told me I got my first offer. So
I remember where I was at. I was in Sam's with the wife shopping, and he called on the phone, let us know he got an offer from Marshall and stuff like that. Just
from that day forward, it was just it just really solidified my me knowing that I was finally able to damn, I'm really good because I finally got the chance to play football, and just from that day forward, I just kept getting one after one. I think I got my first 5 offers in the first 5 days.
All of a sudden, he was talking about playing here at SMU. I mean, we could use you as a, I don't want to say a trophy, but you know what I mean. We could use you as a pedestal guy.
In hindsight, I would say, I think he wanted to be closer to home anyway.
Because he is so close, it allows him not to get lost into the shuffle. If he played in Boston College or Wyoming and you're not on local TV, the kids might forget it.
I don't sit around and talk about Ahmad Moses all the time in my classroom, but a lot of the kids know him because he is a Summit guy, and they can see him every Saturday, you know, right here at SMU.
For some people, like, even home games is an away game.
All my brothers, all my friends have come to my games. I got pictures where it's like 15 or 20 people deep taking pictures after the game.
Growing up, we all went to every event as a family. When somebody had something going on, all of us went. And so that's just what we always been doing.
He has a natural knack for the ball. You know, he sees things different. He sees the play develop before it develops.
I was in the locker room, like, I think, like, on the earlier part of the season, I'm just joking around, like, bro, I need a new celly. I need, you know, I'm trying to, like, find something for myself. I was just thinking about, like, shoot, mines act like they in the box. So I'm like, all right, bet. Because, you know, people be like, box, strap, all that. So anytime I got a PBU, anytime I guarded someone, they didn't catch the ball, I was just like, all right, bet, I'm going to act like I got them stuck in the box. And then, like, the more I did it, the more, you know, people started to see it and all that, and eventually caught some eyes and all that.
I was like, dude, what are you mom? And he was like, nah, I'm putting him in the box, coach. I'm like, bro, what? Okay. But, I mean, how can you be mad at a guy for celebrating when he does those things on the field? So he wanted to be somewhere close to being able to be close to his family, being able to, you know, to not only just a call, but then also being able to check back in, you know.
Just seeing SMU as the football team grow since we've been there. First year, honestly, you could sit anywhere you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like to sold out stadiums now.
You know, being able to even get the chance to play in the playoffs, like, it didn't go the way we wanted it to, but just knowing that, like, we was able to get playing under all them eyes, I'm just happy to say I even got that chance to play, you know, have a jersey with that college football playoff patch on there. That's a really cool statement. Hold on, yep.
Yeah, what's up?
This my brother right here, my middle brother. He in Tennessee right now. He wanted to be here, but he couldn't be here, so.
Yeah.
Say your words, just sum up our lifestyle in 2 minutes.
We used to fight a lot. Growing up, but as soon as we got older, he became like one of my closest. I used to talk to him a lot about that.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I had to give my brother some camera time. You know, I couldn't leave him out of this. Yeah. My 8th grade year, my mom, she told me. I remember we was in the car. She had told me that she had got diagnosed with cancer. Not a lot of people know that unless they know me when I was younger. But like, even while she was going through cancer, you know, she didn't wear wigs or nothing, try to hide it. She was like, she was showing that she was going through it because like she was a fighter, she was a survivor. She's still dealing with battles right now, but you wouldn't know because she still goes to work, still keeps a smile on her face, still makes sure to provide for me and all my brothers. So just knowing where my parents have came from, knowing the struggles that they've been through and stuff that my dad had to go through too, is just, you know, like, it's no other people I would rather learn and, you know, follow.
When you see him day in and day out of practice, you know, just being his natural self, but when the lights come on, even in practice, he's that same guy.
He has big love for you. If you're in this group and he cares about you, you will know it.
Just a blessing really being able to stay in the city. Knowing that I grew up in Arlington, like 15, 20 minutes away from the stadium, that's just something that, like, as a kid, they would love to say they grew up and played in their hometown. My mom, she's been there for me my whole life. My dad's been there for me my whole life. My brothers, all my friends. So just knowing that I have the chance to give back to them with anything I do in life, I really want to make that happen.